So just about set now. And on the mound today, Martin Perez.
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And that's off the outside edge. And we're underway here this afternoon. And the 1-0. And that one missing low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, it's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third,
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
Snap throw to first. Fitzgerald dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Punch him out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here is Matt Chapman. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
No ball.
Throw, save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. They say you win.
No ball, 2 strike. Come on, punch him out.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here on the south side. And on the hill for the Giants, Logan Webb. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Here's Mike Tauchman.
Right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Brings it in, and a quick out number 1. Take a look at the lineup. And the challenge for this
Batting
lineup today,
center
Singing,
fielder,
finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit,
Jr.
Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
And now it's Luis Robert. Rip to third. Chapman over to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out.
Batting third, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
2 down, base is empty. Benintendi to the plate. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
No strike.
2 outs, base is empty.
Strike. Woo.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Right through there for a strike. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So runner at second, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. Fouled off left side.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Kicks and deals. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-2. Two outs. And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We head to the 2nd on the south side. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Wade handling the duties at first. 31 years old. And he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A changeup missing. And 1-1.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players. Maybe here and there once in a while. But he's appreciated back there. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Elliot Ramos stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting seventh, catcher Patrick Bailey.
And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball right side, could be two. In time to Vaughn. Two gone.
Batting eighth, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ramos at second with two down. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and two strikes. And that one upstairs. Here's the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside. Counts full, 3-2.
Excellent location right there. Flirted with the zone, tried to get in and chase.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Here on the south side, here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas.
Josh Rojas.
Webb back to work. Just off the outside edge, ball one. Inside corner for a strike. On the ground right side. Wade handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Letting Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. So now it's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one in the air center field. Lee snags it. 2 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. The White Sox leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. Just missed. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Inside, just missed.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. McCray gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Baldwin to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now batting.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Baldwin on the run. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, shortstop Willie Adames.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Line to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that'll do it. So the Giants leave one. Still no score. And we're back.
And
here's Corey
off
Lee.
The White Sox catcher Corey Lee.
And that's in there at the knees. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Bowling.
Excellent arm
One
action
ball,
on that
2
2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out
Now
in front
batting,
there. Just
right
needs to let the ball
fielder,
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track.
Mike
Good pitch for the
Tauchman.
strikeout.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Mike Tauchman now at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back.
One and 2.
Out to short. Adames slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now
The way it comes out of
batting,
his hand as an
center fielder,
infielder.
Luis
Wow, really impressive.
Robert
And down here's big
Jr.
center fielder Luis Robert. First time up, he grounded to third.
Go White Sox.
Ball 1, no strikes. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And
No,
another
that's a
ball. Check swing, called strike.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. And misses inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's ball
Thank you,
4.
mate.
Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Just missed his spot on the
Up
inside right
next
there.
for the White Sox,
Andrew
right
Benintendi
fielder,
steps up.
Andrew
Doubled his first time up.
Benintendi.
Pickoff throw.
No,
Robert
he got
dives
it.
back
Safe.
in. That's in there. And that is strike one. Robert off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 left for the White Sox, and we're still knotted at 0. New inning getting started. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Just missed.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 1 so far. And there's the strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. Sosa. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Elliot Ramos. A single his first time. That one is absolutely belted. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0. And it's off the wall. On a second, but he's in there. Safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Patrick Bailey will hit next. Foul ball there. Line drive. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. On the ground to short, Baldwin. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. There's a strike.
You know, these White Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. A swing and a soft liner. And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Here's Josh Rojas. That one pulled foul. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hammered on the line, base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
First and second, no outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Lenny Sosa. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. White Sox down to run. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's way high. The count now 2-2. And that one is inside. Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Vaughn, the lead runner at second. Rojas at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting.
And now Miguel Vargas.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Adames, that's 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back at right field, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Grant McCray.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Little chopper rolls foul.
All these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
No play, that's an infield single.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Martin Perez out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
New
White
pitcher
Sox.
now, number 64.
Number 64.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at second. Breaking ball inside. 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Cam Boozer getting loose out there. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And the slider just misses. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Tuckman going back, bangs off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner at third, nobody out. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Stays alive. No outs, runner over at third. Fastball is outside. Got him. Now one away. Now it's Matt Chapman.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Right through there for a strike. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In comes the run from third, and it's 4-0. And he boots it. Chapman on his way to third. The relay throw. Tag got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So here's Wade now. Just missed. Two outs. That one drilled left field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter Elliot Ramos.
So a man at first. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. That one hammered but pulled foul. Ramos, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Wade off of first with 2 away. Base knock center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now Patrick Bailey. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one way inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tauchman makes the play, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 6 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox nothing. Back here on the south side, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brooks Baldwin.
Let's go, Chicago.
Webb back to work. That one missed.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's too low. 2-0. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Lee batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runner at first with no outs here.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Missed with a changeup, and a count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Foul ball. Man at first, one away. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To short, could be two. Fired to second. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox nothing. The White Sox going with a new arm, Cam Boozer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Cam Boozer.
So digging in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strike.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Grant McCray digs in
McCray.
now. He's 2 for 2.
Come on, Giants.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Upstairs. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that misses. And the count is 1-2. That's down and in. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here on the south side, Luis Robert now.
Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's carrying. Get out of town. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew
So up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Josh Rojas.
Batting, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
And that drops in for a strike.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Edge of the zone, call the strike. 1-2. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny
Man at first,
Sosa.
Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. Ball one there. The 1-0. And another ball. And that's down and away. Miguel Vargas in the on-deck circle for the White Sox. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 3-2. That one out to right. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Leisure.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Adames jumps out of the way of ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets the call, and that is strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the White Sox DH, Miguel Vargas.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers appears to be getting loose. Doval also getting ready. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to short. Adames in plenty of time to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Logan Webb won't go any further, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
Tyler Rogers comes on now.
71.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. First pitch misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
The Giants leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Now batting.
Corey
catcher,
Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Lee.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one high in the air to left center. McRae drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 1.
Now pitching for
Tyler
the White
Gilbert
Sox.
into the game.
Number
And they
40.
felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
The man they call
Leading
Late
off for
Night
the Giants,
Lamont steps
first
in.
baseman,
1 for
Lamont
3.
Reed Jr.
And a big swing and a miss. Gilbert, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Tachman. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter Elliot Ramos.
And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Frazier Ellard, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Giants, catcher Patrick Bailey.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 3 in this one. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Giants are down 1-2-3. But they lead it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Camilo Doval.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 75, Camilo Doval.
And now the right fielder,
Leading
Mike
off for the
Tachman.
White Sox, right fielder Mike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear
Tachman.
down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Inside, just missed. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Walker, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Inside, just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tachman is gone.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis.
So here's Robert
Jr.
now. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The White Sox trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Got a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss
Now
off the
batting,
outside
left
just a little
fielder,
bit,
Andrew
according to the electronic strike zone. But
Benintendi.
that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi now at the plate. That's 99 at the
No balls,
knees.
1 strike.
And now the count is even.
Boog, he never
1 ball,
moved
1
because he
strike.
never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And they'll do it again. That one inside. Look out. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade makes the play, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox 1. All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Gilbert back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Frazier Ellard, the left-hander, up and throwing. He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one.
Now
As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. That one's in there. Strike one. Down the line. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. No outs. Runner on second. And he grounds one to the right side. Sosa. Now one gone in the ninth.
Up next for the Giants, center fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. And that one upstairs, ball one. And a strike on the outside edge. One away with a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Bouncer to second. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
2 outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
First baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
And first offering is fouled off. And there's the strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That's inside. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swing and a foul straight back. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed to the left and foul. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. White Sox down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Sosa stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
One strike away. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Giants trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long